Hello, scrappers! Tonight I'm going to be scrapping this. This is I believe this is a proportioning valve off of a heating system for a house. Like your hot water would come into it. I'm guessing it comes in through this way. And you would adjust these valves to send your water to, you know, your bedroom or your living room or your whatever. You could say I want more heat in the kitchen or more heat over here. I don't know. Pretty sure that's what this is. I already went through it with a grinder. We got a lot of brass here. Magnet doesn't stick to anything on here. We got to cut the copper off of it and see if there's any rubber in here to get out. The scrapyard kind of wants to see stuff like this taken apart, because then they can be sure that there's no rubber in it or stainless steel in it. So we're just going to cut these as close as we can. Copper's pretty soft. Cuts easily. I'm going to turn the scale on. So there's a little bit of solder on this. This is number 2 copper because of a little bit of solder. You can cut it up differently, and that's what I'm probably going to do here. I'm going to cut here as well. We're going to clean this copper up a little bit better than this. Get more bang for the buck out of it. Ouch! I just totally punched my vise. Oh. Wear gloves. I do recommend wearing gloves. Lots of sharp edges here. Get a better angle on this. Ah, got me good. Now we're going to clean this up a little bit and get a little more for our copper, because that is number 2 copper because of all the solder. But this cleaner, yeah, see, copper's a soft metal. It cuts easy, it bends easy. We got some number 1 copper, number 2 copper. Number 2, it's got the solder on it. Clean this up a little bit. I'm going to show you a different method of cleaning this up. Sometimes it's a faster method. It's more of a smash and grab kind of a method. See that? So if you don't have a hacksaw, you can always get into it this way. I smashed my knuckle good. Look at that, the blood in the joint. Ah, didn't break the skin though. Have you ever punched a vise before? And number 2. Remember, I do stupid stuff so you don't have to. Oh, look at that. Didn't break the skin. Almost broke the finger though. Some more number 1 and some number 2. That's as much as I'm going to clean that up. See, all the solder makes this number 2. But this is clean, there's no solder on it. This is number 1. Now let's see if I can get some of these valves apart. Good old channel locks. Oh, see a little stainless steel spring? If you take it apart, the scrapyard will know that you at least tried. Yeah, get all this little rubber crap out of there. You can sneak that in. But it looks cleaner if you take it apart. Makes it look better. So if I threw this whole thing in there, they'd give me dirty brass for my whole bucket of brass. Ooh, look at that interesting thing. Is that brass or stainless? Let's see if we get sparks. We got sparks, so that's stainless. So that's got to come off. Didn't look like brass. This looks like brass though. Yeah, the weight. This little piece right here weighs about the same as this. But this is stainless, this is brass. Brass is a heavier metal. We got stainless. And is this going to come apart nicely for me? This piece here looks like it's going to pull out. That looks like copper. Bends kind of easy. Here's some more copper. There we go. See, that was worth taking apart. Clean this up a little bit, get more money for it. And I got one more valve to take apart. More brass. I want to see if there's a little screw piece here. I want to see if we get sparks off that little top. Kind of suspicious about that. No sparks. So that's brass. Yeah, it even looks brassy in there. That's heavy. We got brass and this other little piece here to get off. I'm guessing this will just break off. It doesn't look like it goes too far in there. Maybe I'll have to give it a tap. So that's stainless. And that's brass. If I can get this to break. There we go. Looks like that's copper. Oh yeah, that's soft. That's copper, all right. I'm just gonna nip this close, get my little tiny piece of copper out of there. I'm gonna call this copper bearing because it bears copper. And let's see how we did. Scale says 3 pounds. That can't be right. So for number 2, let's do the stainless first, or copper bearing. Copper bearing doesn't really register. Neither does the stainless. So we got non-magnetic stainless, copper bearing. How much number 2 copper did we get? Half a pound of number 2 copper. Bucket's getting full. Two and a half ounces of number 1 copper. I'll have to get a bucket for that because that does add up quick. Another little piece. And now for the brass. Oh, that's heavy. 35 ounces, 35 and a half ounces. 2 1/4 pounds. Not bad at all. That wasn't too bad. Except for that. So just remember, guys, scrap is everywhere. All you gotta do is find it, sort it, and hoard it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.